Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my top 3 tips on how I was able to achieve 10 inches of growth in 2 years. So not only did my hair grow, I was able to retain that length, and in this video, I'm going to share with you how I was able to do that. So guys, the number 1 tip that I want to share with you guys is that you need a simple yet effective hair regimen. So this is going to include your shampoo, this is going to include your conditioner, this is going to include your oil that you either massage your scalp with or you seal your hair with, and this is going to include a hair moisturizer of some sort. Of course, we all know that you need deep conditioning treatments, protein treatments, you need hot oil treatments, but those are kind of like 3 extra areas at the side that we can get to eventually and over time. But the 4 main things that you need are going to be those 4 that I listed. And the reason why those are important is because you need to keep your hair and your scalp clean. You need to condition it, make sure it's moisturized, as well as you need to make sure you're massaging your scalp and that you're getting that blood flow and that stimulation. So you want to make sure that you have those 4 staple products down. So with that being said, you are going to notice that your hair is going to flourish if you have a simple and effective hair regimen. Tip number 2 is that you guys want to make sure that you are being consistent with the regimen. This is probably where most of us fall off. Definitely, this is where I fell off. So maybe you're tired, you don't want to do your hair, or maybe you don't want to do it properly. You know, maybe instead of washing your hair every other week because that's what you know your hair needs, you decide to do it once a month, which that works for some. It might not work for you. This is the whole part of the regimen, is that once you have your regimen kind of lined out, then you want to be consistent with your regimen. You're going to see that if you are consistent with your regimen, then your hair is going to yield those results. So it's not just important enough to have a simple, effective regimen, but you have to also be consistent using that regimen. And that's one of the hardest parts for us because life is so hectic. Things are all over the place, family, friends, you know, work life, just there's always something to do and we get thrown off. Naturally, that's just the way our life is. But for me, when I get thrown off, I make sure that I allot that into my regimen schedule. So let's say I say I'm going to wash my hair every single week. Well, let's say I wash it on the Fridays. Let's say I can't get around to it on the Fridays, and I know Saturday is my grocery shopping day and Sunday maybe is an off day. Then Sunday will be the default day for when I'm going to wash and condition and style my hair. So you have to give yourself like a backup plan just in case something happens on Friday. When is the next day, the closest day to your original day, that you can go ahead and follow through with your regimen? And guys, these 2 tips are the 2 most important, is that you need a regimen, but then you also need to be consistent using the regimen. So trust me when I say this, you want to get a simple, effective regimen and you want to be consistent with your regimen. And this brings me to my tip number 3, which is my final tip, is that you have to gear up to sacrifice on your hair journey. And I know you're kind of like, sacrifice? What do you mean? I don't want to cut it. I don't want to do anything. What sacrifices am I talking about? Do you see this scarf on my hair? This is a sacrifice for me because I would love to go out and just have a twist out and just let the whole thing just be free and go outside and, you know, just show off the afro and have a great time. Maybe some of you are more into flat ironing and you like that flat ironed look. Well, on this journey, if you want to see amazing growth, sometimes you have to sacrifice those styles, and I know this all too well, and that is why I keep my hair covered. So you can always see that I do keep it covered, whether it's with my silk black scarf or whether it's a colored scarf. You guys know I have proof. Remember when I went to Panama? If you go check out those vlogs, you can see I vlogged every single day of January, and in almost 95% of that video, if not 100%, my hair is completely covered. Not because I don't want to have my hair out, and it's not because I don't want to do styles and play in it. It's really because I know that if my hair is exposed to the outdoor environments, I can incur hair loss and breakage and unnecessary shedding. So guys, those were my top 3 tips on how I was able to achieve 10 inches of hair growth in 2 years, and hopefully some tips that will help you guys to be successful in your hair growth journeys. Also, if you have not liked my Facebook page, please like my Facebook page because that is how I'm going to be connecting with you guys this winter. I also post pictures on there, so go like my Facebook page. That's really going to help me stay connected to you guys. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. And if you have, thank you so much for joining me on this journey, and I hope that we can grow our hair together. And guys, thank you so much for coming back and watching another video. Don't be a stranger. Let's stay connected, and I will see you soon. Bye guys.